What is up, everybody? Superversity here today, and we're gonna talk about Sony fanboy MBG, who was so butthurt that apparently he wants to gatekeep PC gamers from enjoying PlayStation games. Didn't we have the discussion a while ago about PlayStation gamers being mad about games going to PC at this point? Like, why does it keep getting reiterated at this point? It's like the Sony's business model now. They see they can only make a certain amount with the PlayStation fan base. They want to make more money. I don't see what the big deal is. And why does this guy care so much that more people get to play these Sony games? I have no idea. They care about this brand this much. They care about the PlayStation brand that much. That if you want to play these so-called quality PlayStation exclusives, you need to buy a PS5 in this guy's opinion. Which, at the end of the day, who really cares? Who freaking cares that somebody wants to play a PlayStation game on their PC? I think in a perfect world, sure, we wouldn't have these exclusives at all. We could play whatever game we want on any platform. We are on our preferred platform, but because the industry is the way it is, we got these certain consoles, certain platforms got certain exclusives. So, and once again, if you are a PlayStation fan, I don't see why it would bother you one bit that PC gamers can play PlayStation games at a later date. Because Jim Ryan did do an interview. This is probably where this all stemmed from. He did do an interview that stated that, hey, we're going to release PC games, PS5 games to PC at a later date. They're not going to do day and date like Xbox is doing. So I guess that's kind of what triggered this little rant from this guy right here. But without further ado, let's play the rant so you can see how he wants to gatekeep. Gatekeeping is fine now, apparently to him now. So let's get into it.
I'm not saying that I want that PC players should care about console. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I care about console. And I'm saying if Sony is going to make a console, I would like them to show that they care about it too.
Obviously, they're supporting the PS5, so obviously they care about the console. It's just like I just don't understand why he thinks they don't support the console. They just make games on PC. They bring the games over to PC. Like, how is that not supporting the console? I don't know. He's got some weird logic going on.
That's all I'm saying. And it's that simple, man. It's that simple. And if Sony was doing what Microsoft was doing with games going to PC, I don't know. You're saying it sounds like gatekeeping? It is gatekeeping. It is gatekeeping. That's exactly what it is. And it should be there for a reason. Dude, this industry is going to go to shit.
So now the industry is becoming trash because they're gonna release games on PC. Like, really? How does that make any sense? Like, then the whole gatekeeping thing. You're not really gatekeeping. You're sure you're gonna yell at your camera and like be angry at people on message boards or forums or whatever. But that's not truly even gatekeeping. Like, I'm pretty sure the PC people gonna look at your video and say, "Hey, I don't really care if this guy's angry. I'm still gonna buy the game if I want to buy the game." So, I just don't understand this. It's just so ridiculous. It's like you would think you love these games so much that you want more people to enjoy these games that you like so much, but now it's an issue. That gatekeeping is fine. Like, gaming is just turned to trash now. Well, there is some merit to that, but not for the reasons he's naming. Like, it's not becoming trash because of the whole more people can play PlayStation games without on a PlayStation. That's not the reason why. But it's just fascinating. I would say gaming is becoming worse because of the whole triple A budget. These big budget games release unfinished, buggy. They release a patch. They release a patch to try to rush the game out with a patch, like a 10 gigabyte patch for some of these games. So these games gonna be finished. I say that's why gaming is becoming trash or becoming worse in a worse state than it is us in it right now. But saying that it's becoming trash because you get to play more games on PC that were so-called exclusives is not a good reason why. That just makes no sense.
At some point, I mean, parts of this industry it's already gone to shit, dude. People make it sound like gatekeeping is such a terrible, horrible thing. Why does nobody ever talk about the actual like benefits of gatekeeping? Oh wait, we can't do that in this PC culture these days. Has to be just nothing but all inclusivity, right? Like gaming for everybody. Like, that's
Why is that
fine.
an
I
issue?
get it.
Wait, why? Am I missing something? Why is that an issue? The more people get to play video games, like it's getting more mainstream now. Why is this an issue? More people get to play more video games. Okay. Once again, I'm not seeing the problem with that. Like, you want the industry to grow, right? Maybe these people just want to be in the select club where only they think they should play video games or something. Like, more people should want to play these games. Is that really what this PlayStation does to these guys? They think that only they should want to play these games, and so he just delivers the greatness, as they say. I don't know. It's like, it's really not that big of a deal. You spent $500 for a console. Get over yourself, guy. You spent, okay, $500 for a console. That's not even like, that's like a real big spending right there. It's like, I don't know. These guys act like they're like in an exclusive like VIP. I don't know, a VIP or something because they bought a PlayStation. It's not that serious.
I would love everybody to enjoy video games. But the reality is, not everybody's going to enjoy the types of games that, you know, we've come to expect from a platform like PlayStation. And that's why I'm just of the mindset, Sony, don't go to
They just like freeze. What happened?
you. Don't go to them, because the people, like, if that is what ends up happening, then you're catering to the wrong group of people, man. You're catering to the wrong. I'm not even gonna say
What?
fans, because they're not fans.
Wait, I just missed something. What is he talking about, dog? They're catering to the wrong group of people. I obviously some got lost in translation because how are they catering to the wrong group of people now? They're just selling their games to more people. How is that a bad thing? It's like telling any other company, don't expand your market base. Just stick with your same market. It's like, really? Especially there's not even that much effort to do at that. Like, you already got the template for the game on PlayStation. All you gotta do is make sure that the controls and everything works on your PC. Like, it's not even that big of a step to get more money to their, like, I don't see what the big deal is, but it's a real big deal to these guys right here, apparently so.
You know, that's the shit that Xbox has had to do. Xbox has to bring their shit to people and try to get them interested.
Okay, that's
People,
what all companies do. That long, okay. All companies have to make people to get people to want to try their products. Okay. Once again, I'm kind of lost here. I'm not getting this point.
who were never interested to begin with. That's a tough sell, man. Saying gatekeeping can be a necessity, especially when your focus is to sell consoles, keep quality. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, everybody the people who make it sound like gatekeeping is only a bad thing. Just buy a fucking PlayStation. Just buy a Switch, you know, and buy the games you want to play.
Just buy the effing PlayStation then. Okay. Once again, why is it such an issue if somebody doesn't want to buy a PlayStation? Like, you say Xbox gamers don't have this issue. Like, if you want to play Xbox games, no Xbox guy is going to say, hey, you should buy that game on Xbox. It's not on your PC. No one truly cares where you play your video games at least on the Xbox side. That's how you're going to go watch a movie. I'm not going to say, hey, you should just watch that movie in a theater. If you want to watch it later when it's on streaming or watch it when it's on Blu-ray, it's up to you. Like, who cares at the end of the day? This whole console stuff, this console war nonsense, has people losing their minds. If you want to play this game, buy a effing PlayStation. Really? Like, why does this affect you? Like, why does it affect this guy so much? I don't know. Like, you don't be losing sleep over this. It kind of sounds like this really bothers these guys. They like lose sleep over this, and I don't know why. It's like Jim Ryan is not paying these guys. They don't have anything at stake. They don't got anything to lose here. So I don't know. It just makes no sense to me. Oh, that's not a nice picture right there. Jeez. Literally the most garbage example of gatekeeping possible. What he said is 100% facts. How many Xbox dudes sold their series and bought PCs? How many of the current Xbox Series owners are unhappy because they keep getting treated like second-class citizens? How is Xbox owners getting treated like second-class citizens? Like, what is he talking about? Nobody cares if you play games on PC. Microsoft isn't giving us a less of a service because we're on console. Like, what? Say, people would just be saying the most nonsensical statements on this app. Like, what are you talking about? How is Xbox gamers treated like second-class citizens? What? Whatever. Like that, especially when you think about Game Pass, all the basic stuff we're getting on Game Pass. I can understand if the Game Pass was like worse on Xbox and a lot better on PC, but that's not even an instance. So how are they treat like second class citizens? I don't know. These guys are just a special breed. That is a tough sell. It's a business. They're in the business of selling. What is this dude smoking? Shameful yet has no shame. Clown. Is he for or against gatekeeping? This guy says he believes in gatekeeping and wants to play exclusives by the console. But previously he complained Call of Duty might be Xbox exclusive, which is, yeah, definitely hypocritical. This guy's just a clown. Sony's a Japanese multinational conglomerate corporation. If their PlayStation console sales reach a limit, they will take the path that lets them expand. No ifs or buts are in the market to feed their shareholders and strengthen the Sony name. This sums up the mentality of guys like this. They have the maturity of a 4-year-old. I don't know. I don't think 4-year-olds even care about this, to be honest. He's so mad. He definitely is mad about something that ultimately just really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Like, more people get to play these games on PC. Why is that an issue? Like, you're still playing the game. It's not like they're taking the game away from you. Like, you can still play the game. Like, just weird. Like, these guys really feel like they're like in some type of special elite club because they bought a $5 PlayStation. Like, really? What a clown. Imagine how those who start playing Atari felt when they had to use memory cards. Imagine how those who have to use this have to wait to install part of their games in the HDD. It's called evolution. Grown ass men, this is crazy. This is a grown man. What is wrong with society? Yeah. And people want to call me a fanboy. Just, you gotta be crazy. Like, I don't care if somebody wants to play an Xbox game on PC. I don't care at all. Even with the whole Redfall thing, people say I was a fanboy because of the Redfall situation. If somebody wants to trash Redfall, it's up to you. I'm not getting paid by Microsoft to defend Redfall. Like, I was just give my instance saying, hey, I like the game. That was that. I think it's getting harsh, getting super criticized, overly criticized from the media. I gave my 2 cents and moved on. It's like, I'm not losing sleep over any of this, to be honest. It's like, I make a video and move on about my day. Like, but these guys are literally, like, losing it over this stuff. They're, like, literally losing their minds over this. Like, if somebody gets to play another game from a platform I like, why would I care? That's like you saying you got a favorite restaurant and more people know about it, and you're angry now because more people know about it. Like, just think about that. Like, why would you care that more people are going to that restaurant you like? Like, why is it an issue? Or more people ordering food from the restaurant? Yeah, they're just saying this guy's an idiot now. They're just nobody's agreeing with this guy. I feel bad for people who can only get enjoyment out of something if other people are excluded. Yeah, that's kind of weird. No one wants to talk about the benefits of console exclusivity. Doesn't even mention one. Like, I don't know what benefits is it really. Like, what benefits is it? I don't know. And he didn't make his case any better by not naming any. I would love for everybody to enjoy video games. Yeah, no, you are a shill, lying douchebag. It's pretty obvious. This industry is going to crap. Keep in mind that these are people that defend every single crappy practice these companies throw at them. That is kind of true if you think about it, because they do defend the $7 games. They defend the console price increase. Yeah, they do increase. They do defend a lot of this nonsense. Yeah, I'm not gonna clear right here. At the end of the day, like I said before, I don't understand. More people want to play the games on PC. Why is it an issue? I don't know. People are really triggered. He's really triggered by this. I'm gonna conclude it right here. I don't want to keep beating a dead horse at this point, but definitely want to see your thoughts down below. What are your thoughts about this? Do you think people should care that more people get to play these games down on PlayStation or any other console? Like, I don't even see why Nintendo just doesn't even do it at this point. Why don't Nintendo just put their games on PC at this point? Like, at this point, like, I think all companies should just put their games on PC. It's like, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but, you know, Some people are really triggered to say that's something that these companies shouldn't be doing at this point. And the whole purpose of these companies is to make money and expand the brand. So I don't know. But definitely, let us your thoughts down below. Leave a like for this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.